Hey kids, I didn't see you there. I was just reading my copy of the Communist Manifesto by Karl Marx. It's brilliant, you should definitely all try it out. Anyway, let's get right into the episode. Firstly, we'll have special guest Phil Collins on the show. I bet you can't wait to see that. And then after that, we'll be looking at an in-depth review of the new technology, the Walkman, which is an update on the previous model, the Crawlman, which bumped into a lot of issues. And we'll be looking at what chemicals they're putting into your school lunches to turn you into a It's early morning and I gotta make a cup of joe. Tasty coffee to get me going in the morning. Anyway, what I really like with my cup of coffee is some nice tasty delicious eggs. So I'm going to teach you how to make some eggs. Here are the ingredients you will need. A pan, a little bit of olive oil, salt and pepper and the blood of a virgin, 1 egg. So first off, you want to get your pan nice and hot with a little splash of olive oil. Once you can hear it sizzling a bit, you know it's good to go. And then you want to take your egg. Now I've shown you how to make a delicious egg, you can go home and show it to your parents and impress them with your amazing cooking skills. Ha ha ha, you'll be the house chef. Anyway, on to the next segment. I'm lost in the woods. I'm lost in the woods.
It's so sticky, oh my god.
I'm lost in the woods.
I'm lost in the woods. I'm lost in the woods.
Oh, what's that I hear? Is that some post at the door? Ho ho ho! Some new exciting post to read. It's that time of the show where we read mail from the fans. As always, the format is simple. Send us in a question and tell us 3 of your favourite things, your name and age, and we'll read out your post on our show. This first letter of the day is from little Jimmy, age 7. He likes riding his bike, cutting the eyes out of women, and playing with Lego. His letter says, "Hi Aidan, love the show, watch every week. My question for you is, what's it like to be a grown-up?" Ha 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 ha. Well Jimmy, what an excellent question. You know when you fall off your bike at home and you hurt yourself and you start to scream for help for your mum and your mum comes over, she puts a plaster on your bruises, kisses you better, everything's fine. You ride your bike again the next day. Being a grown-up sort of like that, except you keep screaming and no one comes to answer. No mother, no father, no one. You're all alone, screaming on the ground, in great amounts of pain. That's being a grown-up, Jimmy. Ha ha ha! Another excellent post section. Send us in lots of mail and we'll read them out on the show next episode. Oh, hello there. Hello kids. It's time for today's music lesson. Firstly, we'll be going over the parts of the guitar and how to play them. For your first ever guitar lesson, we'll get right into the chords next week. So firstly, you have this long thin part of the guitar. This is called the throat, and you want to make sure you can get your fingers around that as tight as possible. This is the hole. This is where you will keep your snacks while you're playing your guitar. Stick your hand right up here. These are the tuners. You have to tune these to make sure your guitar sounds absolutely perfect. Now it's perfectly tuned, we'll just strum a nice chord here. These are the strings of the guitar. They're made to feel nice when you rub your fingers upon them. If they don't feel nice, these are poor quality guitar strings and you're going to be really lacking in the guitar playing department. The feel of your strings upon your fingers as you smoothly caress them is half of the guitar playing. Oh wait, there's one thing I forgot. It's my guitar playing glasses. Ah, nice and fresh for playing guitar. Ooh. And now for the I'm stuck in the middle of a river segment. In the middle of a river. Wow, after all that playing around in the forest, I sure am sleepy. That about brings us on to our bedtime story to set me into a nice tranquil sleep until another day playing in my living room. We're going to be reading Finnegan's Wake by James Joyce, a bit of a light read. River Run, past Stephen Adams, from swerve of shore to bend of bay, brings us by a commodious ficus of recirculation back to...
Ой бе, да подаде махай се. Ей, ела тука, ела ще те прибия тук, ще штрош главата.
Ooh, I'm so tired after that bedtime story. It's definitely time for bed for me. Ah, I'm gonna be sleeping soundly and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye!
Читай на сына.